Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all here. On behalf of the whole team here at the Multimillion Group, we'd like to thank you very much for joining us here for today's auction at number 24 Browns Road here in the lovely suburb of Clayton. Now, to all of our bidders and buyers, I wish you all the very best with your bidding endeavours. My instructions to you are quite simple, and that is to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to the absolute upper end of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer here today. I'm sure you are somewhere in the crowd, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase here, and what a bloody good opportunity it is for you for the many, many years to come. Now, of course, I'd like to thank our vendors as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team here at Multimillion Group for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Of course, you've got your listing agents here, Varun, supported by the rest of the team, Chris and Alicia. We have also got Jacqueline here from CBA as well to help you out with all of your finance needs. So the whole team has come together to make this auction day a success for you. Make sure to flag down one of the team if you have any questions about the property or need any support with your bidding endeavours. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I will quickly cover the rules and regulations of an auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request, and the law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will use to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Now, settlement terms for the purchase of this lovely home here is between 60 to 90 days. Of course, if you've had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors are agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. But otherwise, we're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening to the trust account of Multimillion Group by bank check or bank transfer. And that's if you, of course, if you are that lucky and successful buyer at the end of today. But otherwise, if there's no questions and concerns here, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the stunning opportunity here. Number 24, Browns Road, Clayton, ladies and gentlemen, a spectacular opportunity set upon 695 square metres of prime Clayton soil in an absolute stunning location here. Only a hop, skip and jump away from the hustle and bustle of Clayton Central. Of course, you've got public transport accessibility, everything along Clayton Road here at your fingertips. All the schools, shops, cafes, you name it, all of your lifestyle needs are met here, whether you're a developer looking to make the most out of the land, redevelop the home and renovate. Hopefully that's one of you guys' car. Let's make sure to take care of that. Or even if you're looking at the home, I might wait for this to be over, just in case she's one of our bidders here. Everything okay? That's a bid. That's many bids. All right, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful opportunity. As I was saying, I hope that's all well and good and taken care of. We'll hopefully give them some time to make their way back after they've sorted all of that out. But the home itself, very, very good in terms of its location and all the local amenities nearby. All of your lifestyle amenities will be taken care of in this particular part of Clayton. Of course, if you are planning on making it your very own home, moving on in as it is, making an investment property, redeveloping the home, the location is what makes it very spectacular and well sought after, and keeping it growing in capital for many, many years to come. Of course, the home itself has a very good zoning as well that is applicable for lots of use cases. So that's what makes it very well desirable if you are a builder, handy with it and know exactly what you're doing here. Potential to build up with multiple residences here, small and low density builds perhaps as well, subject to council approval. Just down the road as well, you can see 3 townhouses built up there. So lots of things that you can do on a home like this, a flat block, no large trees, really nice deep block and 19 meters of frontage. There's something for everybody in this particular home, in this particular location. And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you a very, very good time to get into the marketplace as well. We're definitely starting to see the property market taking a turn and going on the uptrend at the moment. So if you're taking on a new project and building, by the time that you are done, the marketplace is going to be incredibly hot. We've got new home buyers having more benefits coming through as well, and that's going to drive more demand into the marketplace, and hopefully some more interest rates to cuts to come as well. So ladies and gentlemen, really pays to get on in. Even as we're getting into this prime spring market of real estate here in Melbourne, we're seeing more and more auction volumes, more and more competition. So ladies and gentlemen, perfect time to close the book in your real estate journey and start creating priceless family memories here and now. Ladies and gentlemen, handing it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? And I don't mind where we start. Happy to start at any opening figure where you see logical and reasonable value in the home. Put up your hand, shout out a bid, show me that you're interested here. There's plenty of people in the open home as well who promised me a fast opening bid as well. Where have you all gone? A beautiful home here at 24 Browns Road here. An incredible opportunity. Varun, let me know. 1.2 and a very fair, reasonable start out that way. Let's go, and $25,000 rises on top to keep things moving along. At $1,200,000, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. Welcome to the auction and good luck to you, sir. At $1,200,000 now, the bid needs to be 25 on top to come in now. At $1,200,000 now, very fair, reasonable buying at that level here for the home and the caliber of the property here in Clayton, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic buying opportunity, 695 square meters of prime real estate here. Get in now, get in quick. Gentlemen here sees the value at $1,200,000. Raise your hand, show me that you're interested now. First call at $1,200,000. Surely that's not it. Second call at $1,200,000. Now the bid out to the left-hand side with Varun. Third and final time. Are we sure? We are done. We are finished. We're absolutely silent now. Very tough crowd out here in Clayton. Hey, Varun. I was expecting a lot more buyers, a lot of keen, interested eyes here. Many people through for many, many inspections, of course, seeing the value throughout the campaign here, leading up until today. This gentleman's in front now, $1,200,000. No further bidding from here. I placed vendor bids to move it along, so it means that you're maybe outbidding the pace that you'd like to enter in the auction, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,200,000, I'm going to call it 3 times, and I'm going to move things along with a vendor bid on my end. First call at $1,200,000 now. Second call at $1,200,000. Third and final time. Are we sure we're done? We're finished. We're silent. I'm going to move the auction along. 1, 2, 5. Is that a $50,000 bid confirming there? And that's a big, strong bid. And welcome to the auction now. That's how you buy an auction. At $1,250,000, we can fight fire with fire. Go straight to 1.3 if you'd like. At $1,250,000, you already know I'll take the 25 so it gets you in quicker. But at $1,250,000, gentlemen out here clearly wants it. At $1,250,000, not much love out this way. All the actions out here at $1,250,000 against the fence line, and a great bid to start things off. At $1,250,000 now. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Have I got your best? At $1,250,000 now. Good luck. Welcome to the auction now. 2 bidders fighting it out, sir. What would you like to do? I'm looking for you for instructions before Varun finds another bid on the auction floor. We get Varun to find another bidder. I'm sure you're not done at this level. At $1,250,000, what you want to do is cement yourself as the top dog to beat. At $1,250,000, gentleman out this way has definitely shown strength from his onset and from his opening bid now. At $1,250,000, sir, I believe bids with you. You've crossed the road, is that correct? At $1,250,000, making sure I keep track of where our bidders are. At $1,250,000, sure, we're all done. First call, sir, the bid's with you, is that correct? Over this way. But you're together. But he's paying. At $1,250,000, bids out this way against the fence line. All done. Second call at $1,250,000. Any interest out this way? Need to know. Third and final time. Very good value buying at $1,250,000. Are we sure we're done? Do we need Varun to come back over? Are you done already? Let Varun. What's the strategy here? Are we waiting at $1,250,000? At 20 more, so 270. Is that correct? Is that what you're waiting for? Are we going to go 290 and straight to 1.3 now? At 1,270 now the bid. Sir, action's on you now. What would you like to do? You just let me know. At $1,270,000, we've got 3 active bidders now, and good luck to you. At $1,270,000, let me know. Potentially 3 still in it at this stage at $1,270,000. That's the bid with Alicia there. At $1,270,000, how are we going out this way? Need to know. Have we got your absolute best? At $1,270,000 the bid. Gentlemen against the signboard in the lead. Incredible value buying opportunity here. Of $1,270,000. Incredible home, lots of opportunity. At $1,270,000 the bid. Need to know, and sir, how are we going out this way? Seem to be 129. And 129's now the bid. Let's go 1.31 and do so quickly. At $1,290,000 back in the lead, and good luck. At $1,290,000, Chris, let me know if there's any interest in the crowd out your direction. At $1,290,000 now, 1.31's there for you if you'd like. But at $1,290,000 now, we're keeping in the 20s. 1.3, can we go 3.1? Let's do a $20,000 bid. 1.31 there, bigger bid wins. Let's go $1,330,000. You tried it, didn't work. At $1,310,000, let's go $330,000 if you like. At $1,310,000, bids here with Alicia. At $1,310,000, Chris, let's get the 20s. At $1,310,000, still going strong here. At $1,310,000, again, just speaks to the volumes of the value of the home here. $1,310,000, 3 active bidders in total, waiting to count you guys in as a 4th as well. At $1,310,000. Need to know instructions from you guys as well. I know you're not done at just that single bid. At $1,310,000, much more value to go here. At $1,310,000, now the bid. Varun, where have you gone? Need to know. 330's there for you if you like. Let's go 30. One more 20 and then we'll go in the 10s. How about that? He's already walked off. Let's get that $20,000 bid. At $1,310,000, you already know another bid is going to come soon. At $1,310,000, haven't taken your bid yet because I'd like a $20,000 bid still. 330, and there's plenty left in the tank. You've missed your opportunity if you wanted to come in lower. 330 now the bid. Let's go 350. Happy to accept the 10s if it gets you in earlier. I know you guys here will like the $10,000 bids. 1,330,000 out with... Not 5s. Every time I drop down increments, we can't keep going lower. 1.35. That's a good bid. I thought you meant a $5,000 bid. I apologize. That's a good bid there. 4 bidders actively bidding now. 1,350,000. Let's go 70. And Varun, by the way, I'll happily accept the 10s. At 1,350,000 now, I'd suggest you go 70. These guys tried the smaller bid, didn't work. They've come back with a big bid. At 1,350,000 the bid. Very good buying at this level, ladies and gentlemen. An incredibly well-run auction campaign. 4 active bidders now, sir. Auctions very much run away from you now. At 1,350,000 left. 136. And there's the $10,000 bid. $1,360,000. At $1,360,000 against the fence line now. 4 active bidders now. At $1,360,000, would you like to go 70? Need to be quick, by the way. At $370,000 now, would you like to go 80? At $1,370,000 now, by the signboard. 3.8 there, quicker than you. At $1,380,000 now, 390 if you will. At $1,380,000 the bid. 1.4. $1,400,000. I understand the bid. At $1,400,000, that's another $20,000 on top. And Varun inside, Getting some instructions now at $1,400,000 now. Incredible value buying opportunity now. Happy to stick to the $10,000 bids, but otherwise 20s will do very much good wonders for you here at $1,400,000. Would you like to go 1.42? At $1,400,000, sir, what do you say now? At $1,400,000, shaking our head, we're done. I don't quite believe you now. You look too happy to be out. At $1,400,000, that's not the facial expression I see from a person that has outbid themselves. At $1,400,000, let's try the bid, see what you say. Think about it now. What happens if the property is on the market? Varun inside, getting those instructions now. At $1,400,000 now, guys need to know. At $1,400,000 against the fence line now. First call at $1,400,000, sir. Haven't forgotten out this way as well. Second call at $1,400,000. Varun, what do we say? At $1,400,000, are we selling?
We are on the market and we are selling.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Varun, the man himself. We're on the market. 142. Great bid now. In the lead and in the hot seat to take away the keys, and good luck to you. At $1,420,000, I'd suggest keeping up with the aggressive bidding now that we're on the market. We are playing for keeps. Let's go straight to 145. At $1,420,000 now the bid. This is a perfect time to put the pedal to the metal and go in aggressive. At $1,420,000 now, I would suggest going to 145, knock them out. They're still bidding aggressively. You need to be even more aggressive. At $1,420,000 now. At $1,420,000 now, Varun. How are we going with the conversation out this way, sir? Just behind the signpost. You can't hide from me. I know exactly where you are. I've smelt blood. You've attracted my attention as the auctioneer now. At $1,420,000. 10 more. At $1,430,000. The auction's running away from you now. You need to come in and bid now or never. 4-5, I did tell you to go straight to that bid. At $1,450,000 now. Not too late, let's go straight to 1.5, and I mean it. At $1,450,000. We need to be even more aggressive, change tactics now, otherwise we need to bid quicker. At $1,450,000 in the lead, and Chris, your bidder, doing a fantastic job keeping out in front. At $1,450,000, ladies and gentlemen, on the market, playing for keeps. No late bids or offers. We are selling to the highest bidder today. 24 Browns Road will have a new owner at $1,450,000 now. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got your absolute best? Need to know, counting it 3 times. First call, we sell. Second call at $1,450,000. Here, Chris is bidder in the lead. No late bids or offers, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final time. Are we sure? Are we still in it at this stage? I know we're waiting for instructions from overseas or potentially on the phone. At $1,450,000. 146. And you should have expected that. It doesn't seem like he's out. 148. And this is the time we need to go straight to 1.5. 148's the bid. 148 is the bid. Let us know. At $1,480,000 now with Chris's buyer. At $1,480,000. I heard words that I don't quite like to hear in Chinese, and I think that you may be out, but I don't quite believe you. Just think about it now. The next time an opportunity like this comes along in a prime location in Clayton, that one last bid may be their last bid as well. Everybody comes to an auction with a budget, and I believe we're all approaching that now at $1,480,000. Just because a bidder is bidding strongly doesn't mean they don't have a budget. Test the bid, see what happens. I'd suggest go straight to 1.5 and test the bid. Worst case scenario, they bid on top of you and it costs you absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, making sure if I got your absolute best now at $1,480,000. We're selling, no better bidder off. Are we done? What happens if the next bid buys it? The next bid might just buy it. You never know. And I thank you very much for your patience. We may be done. Just think about this. You're going to go to more open homes, see more properties, and it's going to be more competition than this. For premium property, you must compete. At $1,480,000. What about $5,000? Any bid on top, the property's on the market and selling. $5,000. What do you say? What about 1,000? What about 1,000? I've seen properties bought for less. 1,000. 1.5. Where did that come from and whose bid is that? 1,500,000. Thank you very much. 1,500,000. And we know this gentleman's out. 1,500,000 now. $1,500,000. You had plenty of time to strategize your next bid now. Chris, I'd suggest coming back with a strong bid at $1,500,000 now. So you told me that you were out at $1,400,000, and here we are, $100,000 later. 152, great bid. 152. 152, Chris's bidder. 153. Let's go 155. Very good number. Skip the fours. We're done. Are you sure? This gentleman could be out. He said he was out a long time ago. 153. It's making them walk away. And what did I tell you? Just because they're bidding strongly doesn't mean they have a budget. They've walked away now. 153. Perfect opportunity for you to jump back in now. Otherwise, we sell. No better bidder offer. 153 is the bid. 153, last chance. Ladies and gentlemen, we sell. And just before we make the final countdown and congratulate our new owners here, I would like to remind you that if you are thinking about selling your home by way of auction, the team here at Multimillion Group will happily recreate this auction magic for you. 4 active bidders here. 24 Browns Road, Clayton selling at $1,530,000. How are we going out this way? We're done. First call, we're selling. No better bidder offer. Second call, we sell. Ladies and gentlemen, are we done? Third and final time at $1,530,000. No late bids or offers, ladies and gentlemen. We sell. Ladies and gentlemen, we sell. Varun, I think we're done. Round of applause for our new owners. We are sold. Congratulations. Well bid and well bought. On behalf of the team at Multimillion Group, we thank you very much for joining us here at this magnificent auction, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.